Of guilt and revoke community supervision with your attorney and understand that as well?
Yes.
All right, state.
In Bexar County, Texas, the defendant, Johnny Armando Leone Jr., did then and there fail to report to the supervision officer as directed for the months of March, April, May, June, July, and August of 2025 in violation of condition number 4.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True. Stand right in there.
All right, the court is calling 2023 CR 4352, State versus Johnny Leone. Can I have parties announced for the record?
Melissa Alvin for the state.
And Eric DeWalt, I represent Mr. Lemon.
And are you Johnny Armando Leone Jr.?
The courtroom opens with tension already in the air. The judge begins by questioning Johnny Armando Leone Jr. about his failure to report to his supervision officer. You can almost hear the disappointment in the judge's tone as Johnny admits his mistake. The silence after his "yes, ma'am" feels heavy, like he knows the consequences are coming. What do you think? Does Johnny really understand the weight of what he's facing?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you review the document entitled Motion to Enter Adjudication of Guilt and Revoke Community Supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you the same Johnny Armando Leone Jr. who was placed on deferred adjudication in 2023 CR 4352 for the offense of possession of a controlled substance penalty group 1 less than 1 gram on August 1st, 2023 for a period of 2 years and extended for a total of 3 years? Is that you?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, state.
Your Honor, we're going to proceed on number 23. On or about the 4th day of December 2024 in Travis County, Texas, the defendant, Johnny Armando Leone Jr., did then and there fail to comply with the rules, regulations, or instructions of the Bexar County Community Supervision and Corrections Department Substance Abuse Felony Punishment Facility Continuum of Care Treatment Plan, in that the defendant was using K2 while in the Austin transition.
As the judge reads out the charges, we learn Johnny had already been placed on deferred adjudication for possession of a controlled substance. Now, he's accused of violating his supervision by using drugs in rehab, a painful irony. Even the prosecutor sounds firm yet tired, as if this is a story she's heard too many times before. The emotional pull here. Watching someone relapse while still inside a treatment center. Would you call this weakness or a cry for help?
Center in violation of condition number 23.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True.
And then lastly, Your Honor, number 4 on the amended.
Just one moment. I don't have a copy of the amended. Oh, here it is. Just 1 second.
Last night, right?
Did you review the first amended motion to motion to enter adjudication of guilt and revoke community supervision with your attorney and understand that as well?
Yes.
All right, state.
In Bexar County, Texas, the defendant, Johnny Armando Leone Jr., did then and there fail to report to the supervision officer as directed for the months of March, April, May, June, July, and August of 2025 in violation of condition number 4.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True.
We'll waive the rest, Your Honor.
Any objections to the waivers?
No, Your Honor.
Did you understand by pleading true to violations 23 and 4, the court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, sentence you up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine?
Johnny admits to failing multiple conditions, not reporting for several months, and using K2. There's no hesitation in his voice, just quiet acceptance. The judge explains how serious these violations are. They could mean up to 2 years in jail. You can see Johnny nodding, knowing he might lose his freedom again. It's a moment where guilt and regret mix together, silently filling the courtroom.
Did you understand that?
Yes.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to 23 and 4?
Yes.
Court will find 23 and 4 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
There is not, Your Honor. The state is recommending revocation, and I believe the defense is going to ask for something different.
Yes, defense.
And Your Honor, the probation's recommendation was the status relapse. From my client's actions, you could tell that he was in rehab and still using. He is trying. And then he knew he had a warrant out for his arrest. So one, we would ask that the status relapse be considered, or if you're going to sentence him, we would ask for the 180 days.
All right.
And Your Honor, may I respond?
Yes.
Given that his new cases, his new number 1s are brand new, at least as far as the new drug cases, we can't indict him on those yet. We don't have the lab results. He can't plead true or not, or he could plead not true, but he can't plead true to those. We can't work.
The defense tries to soften the blow. Johnny's lawyer argues that he was still in rehab and struggling, asking for leniency. Maybe another chance, maybe a shorter sentence. But the state pushes back hard, saying this isn't the first time and rehab clearly didn't help. The clash between hope and accountability unfolds right in front of us. If you were the judge, would you take a chance on him again?
Those out. And given that those cannot be worked out, SATIF or Safe P is not an option. So we're asking for the revocation.
All right. Anything you wish to say?
I know I messed up.
You want to raise your right hand for me, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
Johnny Armando Leone Jr.
Yes, and you wanted to say something.
I know I messed up, Judge. I messed up bad, but I'm just asking if I get like a second chance or something. Something I can just try to work with. I got a lot going on out there in the world, and I really don't want to go sit down. But I was asking for a second chance.
All right, so let me explain to you what your problem is. And not really what your problem is, but let me explain to you what your actions were and why you're here.
Yes.
All right. And I'm just not talking about the motion to revoke.
Then comes Johnny's plea for mercy. He raises his hand, voice shaking, saying, "I know I messed up. I just want a second chance." It's raw, emotional, and genuine. But when the judge starts speaking, you can feel it. This might be his final warning. She recalls his long history of violations, each one followed by another opportunity wasted. The atmosphere turns from pity to disappointment.
Today, it's you were previously placed on deferred adjudication. The fact that your deferred adjudication was extended suggests that there were violations. And you have had previous violations before. And it was denied. And whenever someone has violations, if I'm going to continue them, I try to address those violations. So previously, you had a motion to revoke, violation of number 2. I denied it, altered and amended your conditions. And then you came back and there was another motion to revoke and I denied it. And I ended up sending you to inpatient treatment. And now you're back here again, and you're back here because you're in the treatment facility and you have illegal substances there.
The judge lays it all out. Every past break Johnny's been given, every promise broken. She lists the treatments, the chances, and the relapses. You can tell she's not angry. She's heartbroken. Then comes the decision. The motion is granted. Johnny is found guilty. He's sentenced to 2 years in a state jail facility. And gets a final verdict that feels more like a tragedy than punishment.
I mean, there's nothing else I can do for you. So the court is going to grant the motion. The court will find you guilty, revoke. The court will sentence you to 2 years in the state jail facility, therapeutic community, and the court will give you credit for any time served. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it? All right, you have a limited right to appeal. That right to appeal is as it relates to the allegations in the motion, not the fact that you were on deferred adjudication. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question of that, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes.
Here's the thing, we can go off the record. Here's the thing, when you're released from custody, if you can't find a sober support system or a place.
Even in sentencing, the judge tries to show compassion. She tells Johnny to take advantage of the therapeutic community and promises that if he ever needs help after release, he can come back to her courtroom. It's rare, a glimpse of humanity inside cold legal walls. Do you think he'll take her advice this time?
To stay. If I'm still here, you come back here, I'll pick up the phone and call somebody to place you in a treatment facility. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right, take advantage of the therapeutic community that's there. All I can do is recommend it for you. It'll be in the judgment, but you have to ask for it too. I don't have any jurisdiction over the prison, so I can't force them to place you in the program, but it will be helpful to you if you're able to get in that program. All right, good luck to you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Michael Balderas. Good morning. Oh, well, don't say still a good day. We're just gonna ride this good day throughout. Hi,
Good morning, Judge.
good morning. So where are we on discovery on this case?
To my understanding, Judge, I have all the records that we have ordered.
There's no CPS record?
There are CPS records. We do have.
As Johnny leaves, the courtroom shifts to another case, but the energy lingers. The judge's compassion, the lawyer's arguments, and Johnny's quiet desperation stay in the air. It's a reminder. Every courtroom story isn't just about guilt or innocence. It's about people trying, failing, and sometimes learning too late.
Them available, and I just would like to get them signed before releasing.
And Judge, the discovery is not on the discovery system.
Mhm.
I spoke to the prosecutor. He's gonna have me bring in a flash drive. I'll bring it in tomorrow.
All right. And State, were you able to tender an offer today or no?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Ferguson. On Balderas, I need a plea deadline date in December, please. All right, December 1st, that's your plea deadline date. If you have not.
The next case begins with a new defendant, new lawyers, and the same system continuing its work. The judge sets deadlines, moves through paperwork, and keeps the process running smoothly. But after what we've just seen with Johnny, even this routine moment feels heavy. A quiet contrast between justice and mercy.